Habs fans, I got good news and I got not so good news. The good news is a win no matter how you slice it. And that's how you know you're a good team, is when you're off on a couple of nights, which happens to everybody, you can still squeeze out the 2 points. Now, the bad part of it is I think you guys got outworked in many portions of this game by the Ottawa Senators 2 games in a row. And that's alarming, because if you're getting outworked by the Sens and it's a close game like this, then what's going to happen when you play the Leafs, or if you go deeper in the playoffs, when you play the Bruins or the Lightning? Nothing good is going to happen. And look, by no means did Montreal play a terrible game. I thought they took some stupid penalties, and also the refs were a little bit too easy on the whistle there a few times. But the Habs were just completely undisciplined for their own good, and thank God Ottawa had some stone hands, and they also took some dumb penalties, because that really helped you guys out. You looked at the shots. So at the second period, the shots were 26-11 for the Habs, and by the end of the game, the Sens pretty much outshot the Habs, and honestly, they were winning almost every battle. They were in on the forecheck. That's how they were drawing these penalties, and brady tkachuk was a menace tonight, drawing penalties from everybody, or I guess I should say this afternoon, not tonight. Guys like Ben Chiarot have to be more disciplined than that with taking penalties, especially in crunch time. Dude, it's a 2-1 game. I know Chabot took an even dumber penalty at the end there, but dude, Chiarot for especially, you got to be smarter than that. Suzuki, great job drawing that penalty though on the other side. And yes, I know what I just said about the stone hands on the Senators, but also great game by Jake Allen. Let's give him credit, because he played really good tonight, and also helped the Habs big time. And the Habs seemed to wake up a little bit, okay? Last game, we know it was the story of Dano and Gallagher-Tatar, that line. But this time around, it seemed like a lot more guys came to play. And yes, again, I know the outworking thing, that is an issue that needs to be addressed by this team. So if you're the Habs right now, I'm telling you, you got to look at being more disciplined and making sure you try to put in a full 60-minute effort. It's the same thing with the Flames. The Flames, they show up sporadically, and then they just kind of go hibernate for a little bit. The Habs cannot get into that habit. And this is what I meant a few days ago when I said that maybe playing in your own division, especially in the North Division where the defense is probably the weakest out of all the other divisions, you need to not form bad habits, okay? Because those habits are going to carry over when you play other teams, maybe even in the playoffs. But a hard-fought game. Dude, okay, call me crazy, but this was a playoff-type game, a real greasy one. And I'm telling you, man, it wasn't like a little skill game, who can score the most goals like in the 80s. This was a real put your work boots on, greasy playoff game, and I loved it. But yeah, it's just, again, it's not just about the win. Like I said, a win is a win. You take the 2 points, you're happy about it, but you need to play better than that, in especially staying out of the box and just being smart about it, okay? I can take a penalty, okay, especially if it's on a breakaway or something, but taking dumb penalties, that is unacceptable, and the Habs got to work on that. Let me know what you guys think down below, Habs and Sens fans. Not a bad game there by the Sens, even though they lost, but let me know what you guys think, and yeah.